These barbers haven't created a brand. Y'all are barbers. Y'all are barbers. I said, you know what? Instead of being a good barber, I know I can cut. That's beside the point. Let me create a brand that somebody can buy into and say, you know what? When I get a cut from Buff, it's a status symbol. Not only is it a haircut, but it's a status. When you wear Jordans, it's a status symbol. Yeah. When you wear jewelry, it's a status symbol. When you wear any kind of label clothes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, whatever you wear, label, it's a status symbol. So when you see a girl with shoes on, red bottoms on, shorty got some money. Who knows? We don't know if she got money or not. It don't matter. She got it on. It's a status symbol. So when you tell somebody, Buff cut my hair, what's the, man, you pay too much for haircut. Yeah. That's the first thing come to your mind. I like that. It's a status symbol. Just like driving a Mercedes Benz, a Range Rover. It's a status symbol. So when you figure that out, how to do that, you won.
I tell you lies and it's just so toxic. You lie, I lie too. Girl, I don't love you. You know it's lies when I say it's just you. But don't be mad, boo. I once believed too.
First, let me make this clear. It's DNS Soldier.
And this is Robby Too Fast, and thank you for tuning into the Two Sides of the Heart podcast. Today, we got another Shore legend, man. He hails from, he graduated from Colonel Richardson High School. He's a barber, and he's a barbershop owner of 3 barbershops that are in Easton, Seaford, and Salisbury. So if you need a cut, you already know where to go. He's the father of 3, the youngest of 4, the vice president of 4 Moss Clipper and Barber Buff product brand. He's currently single. All right. He has cut at Guinness and the Guinness and the Stellar Awards. He's been the Barber of the Year in Baltimore. He's won numerous barber competitions, and he has his own clipper, which I have at home. Please welcome Buff the Barber. What's going on?
What's happening?
Ain't nothing, man. You feel me? It's an honor. Been watching you for years, man.
It's all right.
Yes, sir. So we just gonna go ahead and get started then.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So who is Buff?
Who is Buff? Man, that's my alter ego. Buff is my alter ego. My name is Corey Ellis. But Buff was created, man, back in the day. Actually, he's called me Buffy. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows the Fat Boys, you got 3 Fat Boys, Marky. And the bigger one was Buffy. That's what my cousin used to call me. So that's kind of how I got the name. But Buff is just, man, he was created as a you know, I wasn't as popular. I mean, I was a popular guy in school, but I wasn't as popular as I am now, of course. But it was just an alter ego, you know what I mean? A guy I created, you know what I mean? Throwing parties, cutting hair, you know what I mean? And so that's kind of how I just got you know what I mean? That guy was the actual opposite of who Corey is. Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say, like, as a barber, as an entrepreneur, you're Buff, and then at home, you're Corey?
Pretty much, man. The guy they see on social media, you know, is Buff, man. But I'm kind of the opposite. So, you know, I kind of got like a little stain on my name because of who Buff became, you know, just a loud mouth, you know, it's kind of cocky, arrogant kind of guy, but that's the guy I portray because, you know, everybody want to be a part of something. Everybody want to be somebody. So that's who Buff was, you know what I'm saying? So he's kind of cliche, but I'm definitely not what they think I am. So,
yeah. What's the biggest misconception about who Buff is?
Man, he's just cocky, man. He's a cocky dude. You know what I mean? Which I mean, you know, like I said, when I was younger, like I said, I'm 39. I'll be 40 next year. So yeah, of course, when I was younger, you know, I was throwing parties and, you know, I had nice cars and stuff like that. You know, I worked, you know what I mean, put rims on my car when I was 21 years old when nobody was doing it in Salisbury. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, that guy, he, you know, he just created his own, he was like crashing, you know what I'm saying? But he, in a good way, but, you know, on the outside looking in, it's people looking at him like, you know, that dude, he think he all there, he cocky, he arrogant, he full of himself, which I had to be because I was big. I was way bigger than this. Right? You figure when I was out of school, man, I was about 380 pounds.
Gosh.
Yeah, I was big. I was real big. So, you know, I gotta find that, you know what I mean, that level where I believe in myself. You know, I didn't have a lot of girls when I was younger, you know, I didn't have a lot of girls, nothing like that. So I gotta find that balance. I gotta find that guy. He got to be somebody in order to be popular. You understand? Yeah. I don't drink. I don't smoke. You know what I mean? So I'm part of the in crowd, but I'm not doing what the in crowd do.
Yeah.
So I gotta find my own way, and that's kind of how Who Buff became over the years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I could definitely feel that because I call myself too fast because it's kind of the same thing when I was in middle school. Like, I hung out with all the dudes, but they was always better than me, you know, and I'm still trying to figure out who I am. And then now, you know, people kind of say like you said, like you think you are that because of who you are. But what I was going to say, I feel like it's more confidence than cockiness.
Yeah, that's what I know it is. That's what I know it is. But, you know, on the outside looking in, they can't see that. See, a lot of people project their feelings or how they feel about you. You know what I mean? You tell me, oh, Buff, you think you all that? No, you think I'm all that. You think I'm somebody. That's why you saying it. I don't see myself like that. You won't hear the people around me say that about me,
right?
Because they know who I am outside of social media and everything that, you know, everybody assume that I am. You know what I mean? It's, you know, social media is a place where we gather and everybody can be who could be who they want to be.
Right.
So that's why, you know, they'll say, oh, I'm cocky, or I'm talking. I'm gonna talk my talk. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else. But see, the difference is between me and them. They talk and they talk. They know they lying. When I say something, they know I mean it. If I say I did something or I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, or I'm gonna attempt to do it. And they that's what they know. That's why they hold it on me so tight. If I say whatever I say, I can take a small status and they're gonna take and flip it on me. Yeah. That's why I'm not as vocal as I used to be on social media. You know what I mean? So I'm a lot more laid back.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that because it's a thin line between, you know, being cocky and confident. I think that the difference is like, you know, confidence is like if somebody asks, I'm gonna just let you know what it is because I know what it is. But cocky, they take every moment to be like, hey, look, this is who I am or this is who I think I am. You know what I mean?
For sure. My cousin told me, he said, you know, and because he know me, he know the old me and what I had to do to get where I'm at. And my cousin told me, he said, you know, the problem is you're not allowed to brag on yourself. You gotta let other people do it for you. So when he told me that, I said, well, I get it. But before all this, you know, I had to make myself believe in myself. I didn't believe a lot of things that I'm doing now. I didn't, you know what I mean? You gotta understand, man, you know, I didn't play sports. I wanted to. Like I said, I played basketball. I'm nice in ball. I wouldn't play football. Just lazy. I'm just a lazy dude. I was big, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't have much going for me in high school besides my charisma and besides my you know, being funny and stuff like that. So that helped me get along, but it didn't help me get no girls. Yeah. You know, and also it didn't help you get no money. Right. So at the end of the day, like what my next move gonna be in order for me to be somebody. So that's when I got out of school, man, I just took the initiative. You know what I'm saying? I took the initiative and I said, you know what, whatever I get into, you know what I'm saying? I'm a max it all the way out. And my brother's a barber. Yeah. So that's how I even started cutting hair in the first place. My brother, you know, he's a barber. So when he couldn't cut my hair, I would go in there and cut my own hair. I would tinker with my own hair. So, you know, subconsciously, they just something that I picked up by watching him. You know what I mean? He never really taught me, but I watched enough to be able to cut my own. And that's how that just trickled on there when I was 14, 15. Yeah. So that's how I even started, just snowball effect.
Okay, that's great. That was gonna be my next question. How did you become a barber? So how did you take it from just, you know, cutting your own self to really making it your craft?
Well, you figure 14, 15 years old, you know, I'm cutting my own hair. So sometime I would go outside, whatever, I cut my hair, it'd be looking hair, be decent. My friend like, yo, Rock, cut your hair? Like, nah, Rock, I cut my own hair. You ain't cut that. If you cut my hair. So then I'm cutting my friend's hair for free. To the point where they like, yo, man, yo, Buff, I need a haircut. Hold up. Now you talking about, we out chilling. You gonna tell me you need a haircut. Which one? Me stop what I'm doing, cut your hair for free? So, you know, so it went from that to, well, give me $5. You give me $5, we can go to the crib right now, I'll cut you up. And then they just trickle on them. So basically they paying me to practice. Yeah. That's how I'm getting better. They paying me to practice $5 a haircut. You know, you knock 5-6 heads out, you done made $20, $30. You know, that's a good day for an 18-year-old fresh out of school. I mean, you know, or we was in school actually. Actually, we still in school. So you picking up a couple of dollars here and there, and then the more you cut, the better you get. Yeah. So as the time went on, when we finally graduated or whatever, we got out of school, I went to Allen Foods. I hated it. Went to B&G. I hated it. You know what I mean? I got a problem with authority. Now that I don't have, you know, mind listening or taking orders, it's just, that's not my character. I always felt like I'm a leader. I don't follow the crowd. I've always been that way. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to barber school. You know what I mean? So I stuck up with my brother, Joe Rock, and the rest was history. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I cut hair right now, and he the first person I cut hair on, man.
Oh, yeah?
I messed him up.
Oh, man.
Listen, I messed my friend. He was mad with me. Like, I sent him to school with a bad cut. He was mad with me. He was mad with me, boy. Yeah. I thought he wanted to fight me. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I come from. Like, yo, I didn't charge you, so what can you be mad at? But that's just something that, you know, just trial and error, man. It's the best thing I could have done.
Yeah, He won't say he was mad at me, but I know he's probably like, man, bro. But he ain't pay. He still don't pay to this day. Everybody else pay. My mom, yeah.
Right. That's, you can't beat it. You can't beat it.
I said, yeah. But him, my mom, the only people that for free. Everybody else, they got. Even my little brother, he give me like $5. I'm like, no, because not about the money. At that point, it's just like, But at the same time, I am taking my time out today to do it though.
Definitely.
No, that boy fucked me up bad. Bald head.
Oh yeah,
bald head.
Yeah, cutting hair is definitely a craft. It's an art, man. Even people take it for granted. So that's like I monopolized it. I really figured it out. You know what I'm saying? A while ago.
Yeah. So how'd it feel being crowned the best barber in Baltimore?
Man, I caught by surprise, man. I was hit up by one of my OGs in Baltimore. He's like, man, you was nominated for Barber of the Year. I'm like, how? Like, man, a couple people I nominated you, man. Out of the few people they nominated, I guess your name came up more than. Mm-hmm. So that was dope, man. I went over there, man, threw my little suit on, man. Took my sons with me. Yeah, called me on stage, man, and I won. But now I was nominated, but I actually won. So that was dope, man. I mean, what can you say, man? Yeah,
how'd it feel to be able to have your sons there to show them that?
Man, I mean everything to me, man. My kids, man, them guys, they inspire me. They the reason why, man, I just stay out of trouble, man. Reason why I try to keep my nose clean. Mm-hmm. I'm always here to show them what hard work look like, and I'm here to show them, what doing the right thing look like. Because I'm telling you, I mentor a few kids. I talk to a lot of kids that I cut, man, and a lot of them don't have their father in their life, or they resent their father, or whatever the case may be, man. And so I try to be that for my kids, man, because, the older they get, man, they're going to deal with peer pressure and things like that. So I want to be there and be the voice like, look, this is what we should be doing, what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel it. I got a little brother, he's 12, and like I seen you letting your son cut your hair, so I was like, you know what? If Buff could let his son cut his hair, I might as well let my little brother.
Oh yeah. When I had short hair, my son was like 7 or 8, and I let him. I would put the guard on and just let him cut my hair down when he first started, just to get him a feel of the clippers. Yeah, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you to be a barber. But what I'm doing is I'm giving you something that you can always have for the rest of your life. Because what if you don't want to work for somebody? You know what I'm saying? You always have somewhere to work. Because I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be cutting in some magnitude or have a shop in some magnitude. You always have somewhere to work. Yeah, you always be able to make some money on your own time. Rather, because it's hard. You gotta think, man. You work all week. You know what I'm saying, to get a check. Yeah, you cut hair, man. You make money every day. Every day you go in the shop, even if you do 2 or 3 haircuts, man, you're gonna make some money. So you want to hold on to something like that. That's a blessing. Mm-hmm. That's a blessing. I've been doing it for the last 2 weeks. I've been doing it's typical Fridays with Buff. I did two videos. Just my day from start to finish. You figure the first day I did it. 2 weeks ago, I started at 6. My last haircut was at 5:30. Yeah, I made $1,400 in one day.
That's crazy.
Cutting hair, something as simple as cutting hair, though. Yeah, it's a simple thing. I'm not the only one to cut hair around here. Right. You got Salisbury got 5, 6, 7, 8 barbershops. Seaver got 6, 7 barbershops. Mm-hmm. I'm not the only barber, but how am I able to monopolize cutting hair to make that much money? Yeah. See, I figured it out. A lot of guys haven't figured it out yet. They tell me I'm greedy. I'm charging too much. You don't understand. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand business. You understand how to cut hair. Right. But I understand the business a while ago. Right. That's why I'm able to do what I want.
Yeah. It's crazy you said that, because I wanted to get into that a little bit. Like, how do you feel about people saying that, charging $60, $70, $80 is too much for a haircut?
Because you ain't figured it out. That's all I can tell you. You haven't figured it out. We can say the same thing about Jordan. Who don't know Jordan? Who knows shoes, period. Mm-hmm. Shoes are not worth $200. We all, if you don't know this, then you haven't understood the game yet. Right. Shoes, Balenciagas will run you $1,000. Gucci shoes will run you $800-900. Prada's will run you $800-900 or up. Yeah. A Burberry t-shirt might run you $200. Right. Who don't know a t-shirt ain't worth $200? I'm pretty sure you know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what have they done that the barber hasn't done? They haven't created a brand. Nobody. These barbers haven't created a brand. Y'all are barbers. Y'all are barbers. I said, you know what? Instead of being a good barber, I know I can cut. That's beside the point. Mm-hmm. Let me create a brand that somebody can buy into and say, you know what? When I get a cut from Buff, it's a status symbol. Not only is it a haircut, but it's a status. When you wear Jordans, it's a status symbol. Yeah. When you wear jewelry, it's a status symbol. When you wear any kind of label clothes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, whatever you wear, label, it's a status symbol. So when you see a girl with shoes on, red bottoms on, shorty got some money. Who knows? We don't know if she got money or not. It don't matter. She got it on. It's a status symbol. So when you tell somebody, buff cut my hair, what's the, man, you pay some up for haircut.
Yeah.
That's the first thing come to your mind. I like that. It's a status symbol, just like driving a Mercedes Benz, a Range Rover. It's a status symbol. So when you figure that out, how to do that, you won. See, these guys ain't figured it out yet. They just want to cut hair for $20, $30 and cut a bunch of people. I don't want to cut a bunch of people. I've been cutting since I was 14 years old. I'm 40 next year. I've never been unemployed, ever. So once you figure that out, you got it. And I did that years ago. I said, you know what? When I started cutting hair, I was charging what everybody was charging. We all was charging the same. Me, all my homeboy, all my peers, we all charging the same thing. How was I able to take off? I said, you know what? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to work earlier than everybody else. I'm definitely going to learn how to cut better than all y'all. Aside everything, I'm going to get up earlier than y'all. I'm going to cut longer than y'all. I'm going to be accessible. I'm going to always be on time. You can't find a client of mine to tell you I've been late. Hardly ever. That's going to be a selling point. So once I'm going to start shampooing hair for the cut. I'm going to add all this for the same price. And as more clients gravitate towards me, I can raise the price. So now it's to the point where I'm cutting so many people that people can't even book with me. They got to book 2-3 weeks ahead of time. What if somebody need a haircut right now? Okay, so one thing we can do, raise the price. So we went from 30, 35, 35 to 40, 45. You do it in increments to where it's like people falling off, but you're making room for more people to come in that really want, that been wanting to get a haircut from you. The price don't even matter now because I already created a service and a standard. Where I cut a lot of working people. I don't cut a lot of trappers and guys off the street. Them guys can't even walk in and get a haircut because I don't do walk-ins. So I done figured the game out where a lot of barbers have it, and they call me greedy because they don't understand. But the moment they get to a place where they can do these kind of things, it'll make so much sense. I'm to the point where I don't even do walk-ins. My walk-ins cost $100. Because at the end of the day, I can show you my app right now on my phone for tomorrow. I'm booked already from 6 all the way to the time I'm done. So why do I need to do a walk-in?
Facts.
It's only 24 hours in a day. I got to sleep 8 of them. The rest of them is dedicated to work and whatever else I got to do. So why do I got to inconvenience my day to service you? If I do, I want 100, and I'm gonna find it. For 100, I'll find the time. I'll move somebody around. Whatever I got to do to make it happen. But that's for your convenience, not mine. My day full. It just makes all the sense, man. Once you figure out how to orchestrate business, it'll make all the sense in the world to you.
And I think a lot of people, they don't really realize, like, when I just cut hair on the side right now, like, just because, I'm trying to do this and I got to find the time of the day to finish barber school. But it's like when I do come, like, I have my case. So first of all, the first thing I did was I'm going to your house. How many barbers go in the house? Not
so that's another service that you can upcharge for that because I'm making it convenient this is for your convenience. You home or wherever you at, you chilling. I got to move around and cut your hair in the chair and worry about bad lighting and all that. And it's your convenience. So you should want to pay more. Why it's called a convenience store? And why is a 20-ounce soda $3 now? It's convenience. Because you don't have to go to the grocery store or supermarket and wait in the line. It's a convenience store. It's your convenience. You pay for that. So until you had these conversations with other business people, it won't make no sense to the natural ear because I'll be having this conversation with my other barber. I had one barber say, a mother, man, she got 3 kids. My kid costs us 40. Oh, you got a mother with 3 kids and she can't afford $40. Well, you don't sit at the Foot Locker when she go buy 3 pair of Jordans. She go buy 3 pair of Jordans. She don't have this conversation with the store owner. Well, sir, I have 3 kids and the Jordans are 140. Can I get the third pair half off? You don't have these conversations with those people. You don't go to Popeyes and say, I got 3 kids. Is it buy 2, get 1 half off? These are conversations you don't have with big corporations. You have it with a self-employed guy because I control the tempo. I know I do. I could do it if I wanted to, but that's not good business on my behalf. Because, I pay the rent. I pay the electric, I pay the Wi-Fi, I pay the cable, I upkeep, the toiletries, the keeping it clean. I'm the one to pay all this for all 3 shops. So why do I got to take shorts? You know what I'm saying? You can have that conversation with somebody else, but I'm not an employee. I'm the owner. So these are touchy subjects, man, that you can't have with everybody because it's gonna come off like you being greedy. But when my rent comes is $1,500 and some change, I'm the one that gotta pay it. I can't go to my landlord and say, sir, listen, I gave this woman a discount. I gave her this other woman her kids having free. I'm short $150. He don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
So it's just you got to be stern in business, man. If not, you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. Especially the other thing they don't even understand as a barber. Like, if you want to give a good quality cut, you got to get the best equipment.
Yeah.
You got to get all that best.
And that's what I'm saying. That's another whole subject. Your equipment, clippers as high as I don't know what now, because everything going cordless. Mm-hmm. So if you getting quality clippers, man, the clipper itself gonna run you $150 to $300.
Yeah.
Depending on what brand you're using. Thank God I'm the vice president of Formash. You know what I'm saying? Where I get my clippers, you know what I mean, at a good deal, or I get them for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Formash, man. We got some good clippers, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can attest to that.
Yeah, thank God for that. You know what I mean? Well, I don't have to keep buying clippers over and over, because you might get a clipper that ain't no good, and she might go out on you. Now I gotta buy some more. So it's a finicky game, man.
And the clippers they only last 2-3 hours, so then you got to switch it out. So you need 3 of the same type clipper to even make it through 7-8 hits.
Yes, man. Yes, man. I know it all too well.
So, what fuels your drive to be an entrepreneur?
What fuels my drive, man? Just being down one time. Just being down, period. I mean, if anybody's ever been down, see, I know when you see certain people, you think they got it made or whatever, and you look at them as being successful. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna take some bumps and bruises to the top. And I've had more than a few. And just being down, man, not having no money and being broke, it's something when you got bills due with no money. So I've been there a few times. So that right there alone, not going back to that place, and my kids, not failing my kids, man, and just wanting to be, at a place where at peace, like not having a problem paying your rent or, paying your car insurance, whatever bill you got, just being in that place is beautiful, man. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing. It's not like, you don't need everything. You know what I'm saying? You just need the things that you need, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's level of success is different. Mm-hmm. You might hear somebody say, man, all I need is 10,000. Or all I need is this. Everybody's level of understanding success is different. Mine is just having everything taken care of. Yeah. That's my level of success. If my mom don't need nothing, if anybody in my family that's close to me don't need anything, I feel that's a level of success that I'm cool with, because nobody's in need. You know what I mean? Or if somebody needs something and I can't be there for them, I feel like I'm failing. Yeah. Because I feel like God put something on me in order for me to be here. Mm-hmm. That's why when somebody needs something, they can call on me, depending on what it is. Of course they can call for me. I think God put me in a place to be able to help people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's my level of success. That's what drives me, man. Make sure everybody around me is straight. Kids and my immediate family.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I'm the oldest of 5. I got 3 sisters and a little brother. Mm-hmm. And this time last year I had 2 full-time jobs. And so that right there, I definitely want to make more money than that. But that right there, like, I was able to send my girl her rent money. My sisters call me, they need something. Like, my cousin told me, he was like, never allow your sisters to ask another man for bread. Like, always be able to do that for them. Mm-hmm. And so being able to do that last year, now it's like, that's why I created this platform. That's why we created this platform. Because we don't want to be able to, he got sisters too. I don't want my sister to have to go to a dude, do something compromising to be able to get some bread. I don't want my little brother to be, hanging around people that he don't got to. We live in Baltimore, hanging around people in Baltimore, trying to do something, that you don't got to. Like, now let's create something where, come work for me. Come sit behind the cameras on the podcast. You know what I mean? Come sweep up the hair if I'm cutting hair somewhere. You know what I mean? Just being able to experience things like it's ain't nothing wrong with wanting to go to Fogo de Chao. You know right. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to have Jordans, even if they overpriced. Right. You know what I mean? Right, definitely. It feels nice. That's what you want. You know what I mean? I said it on live this morning because I've been I want to mentor a few youngins, man. And I said I introduced my kids to what money felt like. When it was 6-7 years old, when I would work all week, whatever, before I go to the bank, do my bank runs, I would let my kids count my money before I go. And then subconsciously, I wanted them to understand that money ain't the end of ain't the end of everything. Shouldn't be your motivation. Right. I want them to see what money felt like before somebody introduced it to them the wrong way. So being though they see me working every day, this is what your dad do. This is how I get my money. Do bank runs with them and all that, go to the bank and deposit my money in the bank, because I wanted to introduce what money felt like. So the next man show him what $2,000 or $3,000 felt like. Well, my dad done showed me that plenty of times before. Mm-hmm. You can't entice me with that. You got to come a little harder than that, because my dad done did that way too many times. You whatever you're doing to get money, I'm not impressed. Right. I wanted to impress my kids long ago. So they like money don't really amuse them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't, and that's what I wanted. Because I already know what the streets would do to you. It'll eat you up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So long as I did that for them,
now they'll be able to say, you know what? Now I didn't put my hand on some money before, and that ain't it.
Yeah.
My dad done did that, and I'm cool on what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad cut hair. I cut hair too. So if I want some money, I just go with my dad to the shop and cut.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. So that's you know, I try to subconsciously play with their mind when they was kids. So my oldest two 15 now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hopefully, you know, they just gravitate towards things I've told them thus far.
I'm currently single, but do you feel like it's easier being an entrepreneur, being single, or in a relationship?
Oh, definitely single, because you focus.
Mm-hmm.
You focus on the task at hand, man. You know, I done been in love with a few women or whatever before, man, and I always wanted to be that for them. So I might took away from work, not work, and went on vacation. And, you know, just trying to be the gentleman that just try to be that, whatever they wanted me to be for them, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, going on my second year of being single, man, I've been able to take my kids on our first vacation. Me and my boys, we went to Miami in August before school.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done things for them that I've never done, that I've done with women plenty of times.
Yeah.
Went on, you know, been on vacations out the country, out the state, you know what I mean, just doing for them. So I always, like, you know what I mean, told myself when I take a step back, this last time I took a step back,
mm-hmm.
I wanted to focus on business, on my kids, and give them more time and all that. So yeah, definitely, man. Women, I mean, if you got a woman,
Yeah.
you know how it is, man. When you're in your feelings, man, you can't operate when you're in your feelings, man. And I'm a very emotional guy, I will say. And when I feel played with, you know what I'm saying, I can go too far.
Yep.
That's why I really tried not. That's why I told myself I don't want to be there. Not right now. Not why money is tight. Why business is tight. You know, business is up and down. It's like today I had 4 haircuts today,
mm-hmm.
and I normally have like way more than that, but it's just one of those weeks where it didn't hit. You see, what I was telling you earlier. Like, I had plenty of time earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the mall a while ago. I went and got something to eat while ago, sitting in Longhorn, just killing time because it was one of those days.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't be playing. Like right now it's time to focus. And I feel like I'm in a focused place right now and I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Because the moment you get with a woman, man, you lay back. You cater to her needs, making sure she's straight, her kids straight if she got kids. You know, you being a stepdad. I don't even want to do all that right now. I don't even want to be in that space right now. I like where I'm at, you know, and when the time comes, I guess it'll fall in my lap. But I ain't playing with it right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, sure.
I definitely feel that. Two things I got is like, one, sometimes I'll be looking at my bread, like when that money hit my account, I'll be like, good God, like imagine if I had all this to myself right now. Like,
yeah, oh yeah,
what?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
But I will say though, something I appreciate is that the girl on what she do lashes, so she understands business.
Yeah.
So she's able to push me, and she kind of get it.
Right.
You know, I can only imagine if I was with somebody that don't get it.
Nice.
You know, if they didn't get it, then it's like, dang, you don't understand why I need to go. Like I was just on the phone with her. Like, yeah, all right, I'll talk to you later. She understands this business right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't talk to you all goddamn day.
I've had that happen. Yo, oh, what you own your own business? You can do this. You can leave when you want. You don't understand. I can't leave what I want.
Yeah,
I can't just abuse the business for your personal gain. Like, being the face of a business, man, if I was an employee working for somebody else, it'd be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But if I leave the shop and people was coming to see me or, you know, do business with me and I'm not there, I'm way laid back chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing going on now. You got to understand. And they don't, and a lot of people, if they don't understand, they won't. Not only because they don't want to, they just don't, I mean, they don't want to, they don't understand it. They be like, you know, oh, you can leave all it's just, I've heard it so many times. I just choose right now to be free of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this moment, why you answer your phone? You still cut? It's 5:00. You still cutting hair? Why can't you? I text you an hour ago. Listen, I'm using my hands, man.
Yeah,
I'm not on the phone texting back and forth, lollygagging. I'm indulging with my client.
Mm-hmm.
We chopping up, we talking. I'm engaging with them. I don't want to be on the phone up to my ear while I'm cutting hair. I never played that.
Yeah.
You ask anybody who not play that. I think it's just bad business. You know, you see barbers do it all the time. They behind the client, they texting, whatever, phone to the ear, cutting with the head sideways. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I like where I'm at as far as that's concerned.
No, for sure. And I also like too, people don't get it. Like it might be easier being a 9 to 5 than it is a bit. Not might. It's definitely easier.
Oh, it's definitely
doing a 9 to 5 because it's on you.
Yeah, right.
It's on you.
Right.
You don't pay the bill. You don't get new equipment in the shop. You don't refurbish the chairs, you know, make sure that the lights are straight, you know what I mean? Like all that, make sure the vibe atmosphere, it's all on you. If you just came in here and we just came downstairs, okay, the camera's not right, you feel me? How I know the mic working?
Right.
I know that this don't need to be changed. Like it's on us.
Right.
If it's not us, then ain't nobody gonna do it. You come in at 9-5, you come in, clock out, go ahead on.
Right. I don't know if y'all ever seen the Dame Dash interview, the first one. You ever seen it on Breakfast Club?
No.
I think I did. Yeah,
Man, that was 2015. And I know it's so many segues on that podcast, the Breakfast Club that morning when he said he told Envy, he said you secure with a job every day, but it's no pride in it. And the things he was saying about business, you know, because they even go too far sometimes. But the things he was saying regarding business, it resonated with me because I know how I feel. He said you feel secure with a job every day, but there's no pride in it because you don't have the same kind of love for something when you don't put your own money up. How would you feel? How would you feel if you had to spend $5,000-$6,000 on something? You gonna go at it like it's your last, opposed to me putting it up. You gonna go half step because guess what? If it win, I win. If it fail, Buff fail. Yeah. And that's the mindset people got. That's the mindset people always gonna have when they're not invested. That's why sometimes, you know, even with my employee, well, not my employee, but my coworker, Kelly, you know what I mean? When she like, you should get a shop in Salisbury. Cause I was cutting a lot of her people. She was doing, she do locks. And I was doing a lot of shape ups on her clients. And she's like, you need to come to Salisbury, get a shop in Salisbury. And I told her, man, I'm thinking about it. So when we came to the agreement, she wanted to do it together. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And not no shot at her because I didn't know her very well at the time. I said, you know what? I'd rather do it on my own because I know what I'm gonna do. Right. When now looking back, she's an amazing person. She a hustler for real. And I wish I did do it with her. Yeah. So it wouldn't have been all on me. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure at the moment. And I know when I put this money up and we go at it, I gotta make sure this thing is going right. And I know if I'm involved, my hands on it, it's gonna go right. I have no other choice because I spent the money. Yeah. So, you know, that's what I mean. Like, so yeah, definitely, you know, I got a different kind of outlook on business when my money is put up. Yeah. On anything. So yeah, no, for sure. I think me and him the same way. We bought all this. Like we bought the mics, we bought all the stands. Like I bought that laptop for Christmas for me just so that we could do the podcast. Right. Because like you said, like you got a different sense of pride. Like this gotta work. Right. Like exactly. That's how I feel. Like, you know, it's gotta work because I don't have too much more money to be gambling with. Because you know, so when you do it, you're gonna go full fledged. Once you done spent this thousands of dollars on all this equipment, you're gonna say, you know what? Yeah, it's time to make it shake. Yeah, we done bought it now. We're not sending it back. We done bought it now. Let's go. So I definitely feel it 100%. Yeah, no, for sure. Like 2 weeks ago, I was in the hospital, man. I was in the hospital bed. Like they say you gotta do surgery. I said, okay, what time? 6? It's 5. All right, I'm gonna do these clips. Like 5:55. All right, can I get a little bit more? He's like, man, can you chill? I'm like, bro, like, no, I can't. Like, we got to get this out. Right. Like, I got to get this out before we go. You feel me? Like, because, like you said, like, you don't got no other choice. Right. Like, you know, like, I asked him a question the other day. I said, like, you know, is it an option for you to be successful? He said, no, because it's not. There's no option. It ain't. It's like, not though. It's not though. And that's and as long as you get to a place where you cool with what you doing, that's a win. My expectations don't mean nothing. If I tell you, oh man, you should have a $1 million building doing these podcasts, that's my expectation. Right. If y'all making progress as the year go on, or year by year, you go from this place to this bigger place to bigger mics to bigger speaker, and you elevating, that's a win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go from here to here. And it don't work like that. Like I tell people, man, yo, this, what I got going on didn't happen overnight. I got my barbershop in Seaford in 2012. Here it is, 2025, and I'm still moving. The electric has always been on. The rent has been paid on time every month for the last 12, 13 years. Yeah. So that's the win. Right. I'm cool with whatever happened after this. If I lost it tomorrow, I'm cool. I did what I had to do. Yeah. And that's a level of success that I'm cool with. For real, I definitely like 2 things. First of all, we went, we got Buff on the podcast. So it's an honor, man. Cause like, yo, people always give me a lot of credit, man. I'm very approachable, man. I don't know what they think I am, but I'm a cool, down to earth. Yeah. And I love to see everybody, man, in their lane going as far as they can go with it, man. Cause I took something small as barbering, man. And my brother told me, man, you did it. My brother Joe told me, man, you did it, man. Like, yo, you took something you seen me doing and you took it to the max. Yeah. And like that was big for me. This guy, I watched him cut hair in the house. We was kids. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean, for him to tell me that I took something he was doing now, you know, and elevated to the next level, you know what I mean? It's like overwhelming sometimes. Yeah. To hear him say, you know what I mean? I do everything. I do SMP, scalp micropigmentation. I do the hair units. Have you ever seen them? Yeah. I do everything color. I do all kind of color, hands. I do everything.
Yeah.
Almost, you know what I mean, barber related. So that was my angle to be able, when you come in the shop to say, I want this, or I can't do that. You got to go around the corner.
No, yeah.
I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask for something, I'm more than likely I'm gonna be able to do it.
Right.
So that's the win.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's important too to be doing all that type of stuff, because like something that we figured out was like I said, I live in Baltimore. So like I come to so we do half of the week in Baltimore, half of the week on the shore. Okay. Because I'm from the shore, so a lot of people, know me down here. But at the same time, making connections in Baltimore, so it's like you said, like leaving that money on the table. Nah, if we need to interview people in Baltimore, we're gonna get the Airbnb up there. We come down here, like if I need to go to my mom's house in Groove, we'll be at my mom's house in Groove.
Oh, your mom in Groove, okay?
Yeah, my mom live in Groove, yeah. But we here at his mom crib, you know what I mean? Gotcha. So like we gonna figure this out. Definitely. And we're gonna make it work, because like I said, not gonna leave no money on the table, like you hit me up like, hey, I thought we was gonna be, hey, shoot, we're gonna move to Seaford.
Oh yeah, man, whatever, man. Cause Chestertown out there.
Nah, it is.
She out there from here anyway, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's an honor, man. To somebody that look at me in that magnitude, man. It's an honor. So I'm with it, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all have my nephew on here too, and YG. I seen YG.
Yeah. They come tomorrow. They come back tomorrow too. So
okay, yeah. It was my Trey, my nephew, and and YG. Yeah, my youngins, man. Yeah. YG, my shooting partner at the.
I saw it. Me and my sister got to come out there next year.
Yeah. Me and YG didn't win every year so far.
Oh man,
I shoot that ball now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 250 boys.
No, so we're going to come next year, and I had to get back right. It's just, she playing college ball right now, so she's straight. It's just me. Okay. I got to get right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say she at peak with Kareem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nice. Man, I got to my nephew. I'm gonna check him out this year too.
Yeah, but I say, I was watching, man. He dunking on everybody, and I said, "Good God,
he tough. That little sucker tough, boy. He the baby of the bunch. He the tallest.
Well, I say, all them Bolton boys go like crazy. I play football with Khalil, so man, they all go crazy.
Oh, okay. We went to school here.
Yeah, I graduated from Colonel.
Are you there?
Yeah.
You look familiar, man. I swear to God, you do. I kept saying like he looked familiar, but I mean, what year you graduated?
2018.
2018, man. You look familiar, man. I'm trying to think. What's your mom name?
Sharon Thompson. Well, Sharon Lewis now.
Man, you look familiar, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Robert. Robert Thompson. Yeah.
Robby.
Yeah.
You don't remember me?
I do remember you. Yeah.
I do remember you now. I keep looking at you like, yo, he look familiar. It's the beard. Yeah. It's Storm. I cut your hair.
Yeah.
See that? It was dawning on me. Yo, he looked familiar, man, and it's not clicking.
Yeah.
Sharon, yeah, man. I know your mom, man. Yeah. Okay. Small world, yeah. I remember Ice cut your hair, man. Ice cut was dropped down by Dollar General.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, because my cousin Calvin, and I know that's your nephew too.
Yeah. Man, I do remember you, man. Dang, on small world, boy. I kept saying to myself, he looked familiar, but man, he said from Baltimore. I said, that's all.
Nah, I just live in Baltimore. I grew up down here.
Got you. Okay. Yep, sure enough.
Mm-hmm.
How you like that?
I like it better. I like it a lot better than down here.
Right.
Yeah, it's just more to do, but it's still home.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's slow around here. And the mindset of people is a lot slower.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand. They don't understand, like, how far you can take things. We slower. Baltimore people think we slow. Mm. Like they think we slow, like not slow as in the remedial, but slow as in the mind, like we not hip to a lot of things. Like you feel me? Like we behind on the times on a lot of things. And we really not, you know what I mean? We just don't have the right promotion and the right understanding. Yeah. But, people tell me all the time, man, Buff, you just too big for the shore. And maybe so, you know what I mean? But like I say, I don't feed into that, you know what I mean, necessarily. But I know a lot of times the things I've done, man, is definitely city-like. Yeah. I'll say that. They definitely city-like. Yeah. They definitely meant for a bigger area, you know what I'm saying? Because I get a lot of flack and a lot of kickback from a lot of different situations because they just don't understand. Mm-hmm. They don't understand business. They don't, you know what I mean? I get, you're doing too much, or your haircut's too high, or whatever the case may be. But you go to the city, they've been doing it. Yeah. You've been doing it. Like I know a guy, he just went his haircuts, he just went up due to Atlanta, man. You know what I mean? I cut in Atlanta last year, did a little trial run, see how I like it. But he just went up to $150 a haircut.
Good.
I don't charge $150 a haircut. I don't have the guts to charge somebody that much for a haircut here. You know what I mean? But when you go out the city, man, and like I say, everything is Everything is fast. So if you are hip to what's going on or the area you in, you probably can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gutsy though. You know what I mean? I'm getting hell telling somebody 65, 70 for a haircut. But at the same time, the guys that people I do business with, they get it and they understand, and it's worth it to them.
Yeah.
It might not be worth it to the next man. He might say, "Oh man, I'm getting the one against the grain. I'm not paying $70." Then you got some people who don't care what the price is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm about to say, man, I charge 40 right now. People be pissed at me, bro. God.
Man, listen, man, you gotta charge what you feel like is worth to you. I mean, everybody not gonna be happy, man. But long as your people that you servicing, see, my clients don't cry. Why are you crying over that? And I only cut your hair. I boy, social media is something, boy. I didn't heard. I didn't read it. And you know what I'm saying? It could be a status. Who the best barber?
Mm-hmm.
You might get some people tag this man, that man, whoever, and tag me. And then I get on there. Shit, I wouldn't go to Buff. He gonna charge your arm and a leg. You feel me? I gotta read this. Then do I respond? Nah, because at the end of the day, you don't even know what all comes with this haircut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Professionalism. Not only the haircut gonna be nice, but it comes with a lot more than just the haircut. And then like I had somebody say, "Yeah, man, my barber was good, man, but he could never be on time." So what good is a guy who can cut hair really, really well and how you like, but he can never be on time? What if you gotta be to work 8 o'clock and your appointment at 7? He don't get there till 7:45. You late for work. You ready to get fired for a haircut.
Right.
So all this comes into play of why I can do what I want to do. I mean, I'm very professional when it comes to what I gotta do.
Yeah. No, and I think people just not gonna understand.
Mm.
And then it's also like my barber teacher at barber school, he was like, yeah, so the average haircut in America for a man is $40.
Yeah.
Why would you charge anything less than that? So are you below average? You're gonna go below average just to please people,
right?
When the average is 40. So even and my response to him, I was like, well, I don't got my license yet, so I don't think I should charge that much. He's like, why?
Oh, listen, a license. The misconception with having a license is you have a license to be certified.
Mm-hmm.
That's to say that you're legally able to cut hair. Most people don't have most people don't have barber license. Let's be clear, because who has time to stop with their life to go to school? Life be life, and so I can't stop to go here and do this, which I'm supposed to. Mm-hmm. But you got to make money somewhere. Mm-hmm. School take most of your week up as going to high school.
Yeah.
So you got to stop that to go to school. So a lot of people don't have license. License is just a certificate to say that I follow the criteria of a barber. They don't make you good. I know a lot of people that is licensed, man. They don't make you good, man. So that's really irrelevant. Your skill determine your pay, and your hustle determine what you can charge.
Yeah.
Your skill determines your pay, and your hustle determines what you charge. That's tough.
Come on, man. I'm talking right now.
That's tough.
Yeah, for real.
That last thing, like that's the only reason I haven't finished, because it's like, man, like, so I'm gonna go to school 8 hours a day, and then now I can't feed myself.
It's a hell of a sacrifice. But once you find the time to do it, it'll be worth it. It's just you just gotta find the time to do it. Like, see, I got lucky because Joe Rock was like, look, you cutting hair with no license. Mm-hmm. He said you gotta go to school. He said you gotta get your license because I can't have the state board coming here and shut me down. So I don't want to jeopardize what he got going on for him and his family because of me. I said, I'll tell you what, can you help me? Mm-hmm. He got me hooked up with this woman from Chesapeake College, man. I forget her name. But yeah, she got me a grant, got me a Pell Grant. They was paying my schooling, and I was getting a stipend for $500, $250 a week, bi-weekly. Mm. So I was getting $500 a month to go to school, and they was paying my tuition.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat it. And at this time, you figure 2008 when I went to barber school, something like that. Man, it was only $7,200
at that time.
$7,200, man.
Shit, I go back right now.
$7,200. Yep. Yeah. That's probably why the school closed now. There was 2 black women on it. You know what I mean? Miss Miriam and Miss Pam. 2 black women owned the school, and they had to close it, man. I don't know what happened. They closed it after I got out, maybe a year after they closed it down. People wasn't paying extra. People wasn't paying.
It's like $21,000 right now.
Oh, it's up there. I was shopping the barber school in Salisbury, 2023. I was shopping the barber school in Salisbury, man. They was giving me the runaround, giving me a little hard time, so I ended up just doing away with that. But barber, it's up there.
That's another reason why I would go.
So how much?
$21,000, bro.
Shit.
That's up there. It's up there.
So, what's some advice you would give inspiring entrepreneurs or barbers?
Advice, just learn as much as you can learn. Whatever you into, learn that business in its entirety, man. Learn it all, man, and always do good business, man. Like, you know, if you leave a stain on your jacket, man, and business, man, that people are going to always talk about that. I gave him this, or I gave a loan. We went into business for X amount of dollars, and he didn't hold up his end of the bargain, or he didn't pay. Whatever it is, you know what I mean. Always do good business, man. Be punctual when it comes to whatever you're doing, deadlines, whatever you got going on. Be punctual. Do what you say you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And always remember, quality going to sell.
Yeah.
Whatever you got going on, quality. If your food, if you cook, and your food good, people going to drive. They're going to travel. They're going to spend money with you.
Mm-hmm.
Your quality of clothes you making. Quit trying to be cheap all the time and take the cheap way out. It's going to tell on you in the long run.
Yeah.
It might be instant gratification at that very moment. I killed them. I had t-shirts for sale. I was buying them for $2 a piece. I was selling them for $50. The t-shirt it shrink in the shot, it shrink in the wash, it tear when whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Just always remember, quality gonna sell whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And stand behind your work, man. And you're gonna win on the back. And sometimes you gotta take a little loss along the way as you're going. But it's always gonna catch up at the end. You're always gonna win in the end. I guarantee it. I always said that, man. And it's worked for me. So I'm just a living proof of, you know what I'm saying? Just stand down till you come up. Learning what you can learn. Yeah. Learn what them guys ain't gonna learn. Mm-hmm. A lot of guys, you hear it all the time about barbers and enhancements. They kill me with this. This conversation is probably one of the most prevalent conversations in the barber industry right now. Yeah. Enhancement versus natural. Enhancements is just a part of the game.
Right.
I was trying to explain to somebody, all Buff do is paint people up. All he do is whatever. That's just a part of the game that I took on as the game was evolving.
Right.
When I started cutting hair, there wasn't no such thing as Kiss or fibers or airbrush guns. It was none of that when I first started. So you mean to tell me I don't know how to cut without enhancements? No, I just changed with the game. Yeah. And the pictures are a lot better with enhancements. Mm-hmm. Everything is about social media and about presentation. It's eye catching. So I always try to tell them, you don't understand. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to catch the eye. Right. So when this person is manicured to perfection, they're gonna say, "Wow, that cut look good." Don't matter how I did it or what I used to do it. I want that. Yeah. And they like, yo, man, that haircut $75, man. Man, I don't care. It look good. I want that. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what we're here to do. And then until they realize that's what's going on, they won't understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I always try to stick to, a type of service. You know, being on time. Don't be late to work. You know what I mean? I try not to be late. Listen, Friday and Saturday, I start 5:36 in the morning. I'm probably the only barber up at a time and getting to it. Yeah. And actually, not only in there at 5:36, I'm cutting at 5:36. Yeah. My appointment started at 6 o'clock. So, and anything before early appointments, man, I listen, 100. Mm-hmm. Not because I want to. It's because y'all desire to come there early in the morning. Who wants to get up 5:30 in the morning? Just for example, when I had a woman, or I got to roll over out the bed 4:35 in the morning to get up and get myself together. Prepared to get a shower and just get my thoughts together. You can't just get up, get dressed, and roll out the door. You walking around getting yourself together. It's early, man. You know what I mean? You trying to. So I try to get up 4:45 to be at the door by 5:30. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So yeah. I'm big on doing good business, man. Yeah, no, I definitely agree on that. Like I said, when I be cutting hair, like I just like if I'm going somewhere, I bring my chair actually because you got me child. You think I'm ready to cut out of the kitchen chair, bro? Yeah, I cannot do that no more. Like I used to do it, but like I feel like again, like you could probably test it. It takes away from your craft. Like it's much easier ergonomically. It's easier. You're right. Twist in the chair. Then you got your oven right here, chair right here, just spinning around. Time too. That's why I hate doing house calls. People ask me all the time, "Yo, can you think of?" I said, man, listen, man, I'm gonna charge you something dumb just because I really don't want to do it. I'm gonna say something like 200, 250. I'm gonna be real foolish because I really, really don't want to do it. I'd rather you come here and just pay me regular price and just come sit in the chair so I can spin it. I got my lights. My station is set up. I got 2 lights, one on both sides of me, one behind me. So when I spin the chair, I got perfect lighting on this canvas that I'm working on. Rather than being in the house, maybe with one light, I gotta keep spinning you to this one light because it's dark on this side. Yeah, it's a lot to it, It's a lot to it. So I hate doing house calls. Yeah, no, for real. But then also too, like I be watching your lives and stuff, and I could tell how like surgical you are or how technical you are, like how much time it takes. Like the last interview we did, like
10,000 hours to really perfect your craft. So then really taking the time, like I watch it. Like if you ain't never seen, like go watch it, like you be thinking, dang, how can somebody cut hair?
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, like but if you look at like your eyes is real because you're real specific about where you cutting that and how much time it took you to get to that point. Cause I'm not there yet, man. It took about 3 swipes and then I'm on to the next spot.
Yeah.
One swipe and I'm like, and it's perfect. It's like, God dang.
Yeah, man. Repetition, man. It's like, it's repetition is the mother of learning. I've been cutting hair so long, man. The reason why I love what I do is because I don't have to think about what I got to do when I go to work. I just do it, get the day over with. Unlike, some people be dragging, don't want to go to work because they don't want to do what they have to do. I love going in there, man, cutting my music on, cutting my tunes on, or cutting a movie on. And just going to it. It don't bother me. I don't have to think. I don't have to look like, man, what am I supposed to do? I just do it. Muscle memory, man. I just do it, knock it out, man. They putting cash in my hand, man. What better job than that? It's a modern day drug dealer. You getting cash in your hand, you can't beat it, man.
Yeah.
That's why I try to advise kids, use your hands, man. Whatever you're doing, HVAC, mechanic, man, whatever it is, use your hands because they can't take it from you. They can't take it from you. Once you learn the skill, it's with you forever and a day. You can like now. I got a class coming up December 2nd. I'm doing a barber class at my shop December 2nd. I'm selling old information. If I'm selling old information to somebody who don't know,
right?
So I got right now. I got like 5 people signed up, $100 a head. I'm selling recycled info to someone who don't know that I already know. I'm getting paid again for old information.
Yeah.
So you can't. How can you go wrong?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's something that's tripping me out too. Like people, they asking us to like help them with their podcast, and in my head, like it's easy. Like this is literally easy. Like to me, it is. Like we set this stuff up. People like, dang, how you do all that? I'm like,
and listen, you got to figure out a way to make money off the recycle info.
Yeah.
How can I sell it to you? Because at the end of the day, I mean, you can figure it out one way or the other, but let me sell it to you then. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go on YouTube and figure it out how to cut hair. They got all kinds of tutorials on YouTube for everything or whatever it is you got to do. But they can't service this hands-on technique I'm going to show you. So come watch me do a hands-on, or I'll let you do a hands-on. You bring a model, we'll do a hands-on, on your model. As you learn, I'm help you learn. Just selling recycled information, man.
Why haven't you left the shore?
The only reason I haven't left the shore is because of my kids. I figure like, boys, man, growing up in any neighborhood, man, you just got to be there for your kids, man. That's the only, and I even told my kids that not too long ago. I said, man, I'll be out of here if it wasn't for y'all, because I know y'all need me, and I don't want to leave all that pressure on your mom, because at the end of the day, I know you can always, send money to make sure they straight for as their finances, but who's going to be there when they're feeling some kind of way? And I can't be there, man. I take pride in being a father, man. I take it because I didn't have a dad. You understand? So I take it very, very seriously. So that's probably why I'm still here, man. And also, like I said, I done built something, man, that I would have to start over somewhere else. And like I told somebody before, like I said, at the end of the day, I done built this little empire I got going on. I don't have the hustle in me, because I done made it so easy for myself now. I don't have the hustle in me to go somewhere and start all over, because you got to dig deep to get back. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reward might be bigger somewhere else, but I know what it's going to take to get back there, and I don't have it in me. Like I said, I'm winding down. Like I'm winding down far as, the promotion and the creating the content and the videos, man, and being on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. I don't want to keep making these videos to pump myself back up. I'm at a place now where I'm good. Like I don't have to do all that no more. People know who I am around here. I'm cool with that.
I think that's fair. Shoot.
Yeah. That's probably the only reason.
So what's the hardest part about being a father?
The hardest part, man, honestly, is dealing with the mother sometime, man. Y'all have a difference of understanding. You understand? And y'all have a difference. Your end all for your son might be different than hers.
Yeah.
Like I tell my sons all the time, your mother is a natural nurturer. Mothers are nurturers, cuz. Yeah. I said, when you sick, I tell my son, when you sick, who you call? I gotta call my mom. All right. But when you got beef with somebody and you in school, you at it with somebody, who do you call? I call you. Because you're looking for a difference. You're looking for me to make things all right. So it's different. So I feel like, you know what I mean? That's why I believe, that's why I'm here, like for my kids, man. It's just more or less them, you know what I'm saying? But just the mother sometimes, y'all don't see eye to eye, man. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have the same understanding. And I mean, it could be bad. It can get bad sometimes, but that's probably the toughest thing. I think being a parent, man, ain't as hard as you make it. If you've been there, if a father's been there from the beginning, raising your child, you shouldn't have no problem with your son. Mm-hmm. But when you in and out of a child's life, and the older he get, he gonna resent you. He gonna feel some kind of way. He gonna feel when he gets about 15, 16, he gonna feel like he gonna have to respect you because you ain't been there. I don't have a problem with my kids. I can call my kid right now. It's always respect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's always love. Every time they hang the phone up, all right, Dad, I love you. My dad, listen, I talk to my dad a handful of times. He ain't never told me he loved me. Mm. So when my kids tell me they love me, it hit me somewhere deep, like to the point I say it back, I might tear up a little bit. Yeah. That's how real it can get, far as, you know, that relationship. So, but you know, even when I be with their moms, man, it don't mean nothing to me because I don't got to talk to you ever again in life. They got phones. Mm-hmm. I pay the phone bill. Yeah, we can talk whenever. I don't have to go through you no more. My older two, I don't got to talk to y'all no more. If we at that, but we not there no more. But I'm just saying, when it was them hard times, man. But it ain't like that no more though. So thank God for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's a balance. Like my little brother, like he only my little brother, so I only got so much to say. But like with my dad and my stepmom, like I be trying to tell my dad, like, look, like it got to be a balance. Like it can't be too much like softness. You know what I mean? And he's in a unique situation because his mom passed when he was 6. Oh, so I get why they baby him. Like I understand because that's
his feelings is concerned. No, yeah, definitely.
I definitely get that, but at the same time, that's a black man. And they not gonna care.
Yeah, once he get outside, how old is he?
He's 12 right now.
Yeah, so once he gets outside, man, and he starts, because the world don't know he lost his mom. Yeah, so they don't have no pity. Mm-hmm. World tough, man. Like I say, I tell my kid, the world is tough. Yeah, and you ain't experienced nothing until you in it. Yeah, you won't know until you're there, and then that's what I tell my kids, man. Listen, I'm older too, because I had 2 kids at the same time. My oldest 2 is 5. Well, he be 15 January. My oldest is 15. Yeah. They just stay 4 months apart. Right. You know, they go to school together. They real tight. You know what I'm saying? But they experience a little stuff here and there. I told them, listen, you got a mind to think. You better be a leader. Yeah. That's why I try to tell them, you just better be a leader. I can't be there with you all the time. And you'll see when you in it. You know what I mean? And then you'll see which way to go, left or right. You make your own decision. Because when it's no more suspension, school suspension, it won't be, you know, getting kicked off the bus. Yeah. When you 18, you're going to jail. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be something that I can't get you out of, or your mom can get you out of, or try to, depending on what you got going on. Right. So just think before you act. That's all. Yeah. And then just don't allow your emotions to overcome you as well. You know what I mean? Because like it's very easy to, you know, people piss you off, people get on my nerves, man. I think now, like, just now at 25, I really started to like, all right, I got chill. Like I can't just be saying stuff to people like that. That's crazy. Yes, my oldest son, he played basketball. And my middle boy played football. And he played basketball. He missed a shot or somebody get out on him, whatever. I say, yo, it's over. That move he shot in your face where he made the shot, it's over. Mm-hmm. I say, listen, you can't do nothing in your emotions, dog. Mm-hmm. And I believe he tells his teammates. They get out there, get frustrated, get crying and whining. I said, listen, y'all, you can't do nothing in your feelings, man. Because you're not thinking logically. You're thinking with your emotions. Yeah. So at the end of the day, yo, if you missed a shot or you threw the ball away or lost the ball, got the ball stole from you, it's over. Yeah. Get back on D, make a good play next time. Mm. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing black people need to stop doing, being so emotional about everything that transpired. Because like I said, you go out there and you get in your emotions and you fight somebody and you kill them. Let's be technical, yo. Tomorrow it won't even matter. You just did something real crazy that can cost you the rest of your life that really don't have no bearing on tomorrow. Because tomorrow it's a new day. Whatever happened last night is over with. Mm-hmm. So you can't be living in your emotion. I try not to. You know what I mean? Like I told you earlier, I get emotional. I know how I am once I'm to that point. Yeah. But I try not even make it that far because I know, you know, it won't even matter later on. Once you cool down, like, man, I was ready to crash out, man, for nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure.
I feel like you talked about this a little bit, but have you ever felt like you had to choose between fatherhood and chasing your dreams?
I did already. I did it. Mm-hmm. Earlier in my life, man, when my sons start playing sports, I missed a lot of games. I missed a lot of school events but it was for their betterment because I know what I had. I know what I had. See, people, it's a thin line, and I always say this, man. But it's always about self-preservation first. If I can't take care of me, I can't take care of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not together and I don't have my ducks in order, it don't matter what's going on behind me. It's not gonna get taken care of anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So oh, Corey, you always going to work. You don't want to go to work. Zay got this going on. Mir got this recital going on. He's in band. I can't go.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make it. Now, me doing all that early in my career has made it able for me to take off on any Saturday I want to go to their sports, or take off on any Saturday to attend practice or a football game, whatever they got going on, or any day.
Yeah.
Take off work, go to doctor's appointments. I couldn't do that at the beginning, man. I was on the grind.
Mm-hmm.
I had that. I chose that for me. You understand what I'm saying? He got sports coming up and his football pictures or whatever had to go on. I chose me.
Mm-hmm.
They can say it's selfish, but that taking them sacrifices early got me here today.
Yeah.
And while I'm able to have so much free time and be off early on Thursdays in the middle of the week, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes like, man, I can't do it. I can't afford to do it.
Yeah.
People paying me all day to cut hair, man. That's where I'm going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? I'm in a better place to be able to do it. So I mean, I at that very moment, I chose business over fatherhood, even though I was still there. You know what I mean? When I needed to be, but when barbershop called, I was there.
And I think it's important too, when you're a provider, you got to choose yourself in order for the betterment of everybody. Like, it's being selfish, but like you said, like, it's for everybody else too. Like, I got to make sure I'm straight, especially sometimes my girl, she'd be like, look, like, dang, like this, that. I'm like, look, okay, so you want your hair done? You don't.
Right. Exactly.
And I don't say it like that, but that's what it is, though.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. And not apologetic about it. I told them, listen, this is what it is. They be mad, you know what I mean? And then really what's crazy is my kids, so they were younger, they didn't really understand. I'm pretty sure they wanted me there.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm everywhere. Football games, basketball games. I'm right there. So it's like, it was, I'm going to be there when it mattered. It mattered more now than it do then.
Yeah.
A lot of times y'all wouldn't get no clock. Y'all might not get in the game. Whatever the case may be, y'all wouldn't score no points. Now y'all getting active. My middle boy playing football. He doing good.
Mm-hmm.
JV basketball ready to start. You know what I mean? For my oldest. I mean, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm able to be there.
Yeah.
What I say.
But I say, yeah, versus then, if you would have been splitting it up, you still be splitting it up now.
Yeah,
and
man.
now, like you said, that 15, 16, now you're starting to resent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Definitely. So I'm thankful, man. I did the right thing, I think so.
How do you balance being an entrepreneur and taking care of your family?
How you balance? It's easy. It's like I said, it's easier now. Easier now, man. A lot of my long work days, man, just paid off, man. I'm able to create my own free time.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to be off next two Fridays from now, I just go on my app, take it off the app. I'm off, man. You know what I mean? I'm able to do whatever. I got the freedom to do that now. So it's a lot easier now. It's just making earlier sacrifices earlier in my career, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
So when you pass, what's one thing you would want your sons to remember that you tried teaching them?
I just want them all to remember that, you know what I mean? I was always there. Whenever they needed me, whenever they called, I was able to be there for them. And I taught them some great morals and principles.
Yeah.
To live by and stand up for, man, not to fall for anything. I don't want to be able, the next man come in your life and be able to erase everything I told you and showed you and taught you. Because he don't love you, I'm gonna love you, regardless of who it don't matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Stepdad, your friend, they ain't gonna love you how I'm gonna love you. So I want everything I've ever told them to resonate with them forever.
Yeah.
Whatever come up in life, you know what I mean? Whatever task you come up across, my dad told me that. I remember he said that. Yep, he said that, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. It's small things like that, man.
What would you say to boys that don't have a father? Like who should they lean on, or how should they go about life?
Just find some good role models to follow. Don't go on the streets and on the block and look for the guy with the most money or the flashiest appeal. Them guys, you don't know what them guys is doing to get that. You know what I mean? You got to find somebody that's solid. See, I had a solid uncle too. He worked hard, man. I took a lot of things from him as I got older, but I mean, I did look at a lot of the drug dealers from my area. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I knew what they did to get to the money, so that part didn't excite me. but how their lifestyle was excited me. So,
Yeah.
but I'm always find an alternate route. I'm not going to do what y'all did because it's not worth, ain't not worth your freedom. I mean, I don't care if a nigga had $1 million. Look at Big Meech. That nigga was worth $200 and some million, dog. He couldn't even get out of prison. He sat there for 20 years and some change.
Yeah.
He had all this money and couldn't even get out of prison. So what I'm gonna do with 100,000 and can't get out? Man, it's definitely not worth it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find me a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely find me a way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I mean, and I mean, whatever God puts on me, He gonna put it on me, man. And I'm gonna live on that. I don't care about the flashiest appeal and nothing like that. It's cool. But now that I'm older, man, it's all for they. Everything a man do is for the likes of a woman. You get your hair cut for the women. You drive a nice car for the women. You put the fly clothes on for the women. Everything you do is for a woman's attention.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing it for a man. And they do it for men too, for their approval.
Yeah.
You go wherever you at, you go wherever you at, you putting that stuff on because you want dudes to envy you or say, yo, he got it, or he just, you know what I mean? And that creates jealousy and envy, you know what I mean? You don't want that. I don't want that. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I took everything I seen from the older guys, man, and I manipulated it in my favor. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to shine. That's why when Buff was created, the alter ego, it came with a certain demeanor. You know what I'm saying? That cocky. It did. I know it. You know what I mean? And I still deal with it to this day. I had a couple girls tell me, I did not like you back in the day. I'm like, why? You was just so cocky. I said, man, where you see me at? You be at them parties and da da da. And you forgot I had a when I was 27 years old, I had built an old school. I built a 67 Impala. Put 24s on it. This is nobody doing this. Yeah. And I was cutting hair doing this. Right. So and throwing parties. So yeah, I had a little way with me, you know what I'm saying? But that was the image that the nightlife Buff, you know what I'm saying? And I was a total different dude, man. And now that I'm older, I'm like, boy, you was a mess. I know I was, man. Now that I look back, but I had girls tell me all the time, yo, it's like, now I got to know you. You are definitely not what I thought you was. I said, yo, you sitting there reading me off of social media and what people say about me. And here I am. You can ask me. We can have a whole conversation, a real intellectual conversation, actually. But you choose to hear what people say about me. You got to understand they saying it for a reason. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I definitely think it's definitely like, anybody that got a persona, they always think that you think that you're bigger than the program. Yeah, nah. Yeah. And it's like if anything, I created this persona because of my insecurities. Like
definitely. You said it, that's perfect. I couldn't articulate it the way I wanted, but that's definitely what it was. My insecurities, man. I had to become somebody in order for me to really have, to believe that I was because I didn't believe it. I mean, man, big boys hard. It's hard on big boys. Hey, now you ain't my type. Who don't want a pretty woman? So listen, and I'm gonna talk now. So who don't want a pretty woman? So you going after women that you feel like, you know what I mean? They kind of out your league with, and they really not. But you don't know that because they look this a certain kind of way. So now I told myself, because I seen the niggas on the block, had the money. I said, I gotta get some money. So I want the woman I want. I gotta get some bread. I got some money. Got me a nice car. This is what the drug dealers did in my neighborhood. So this is what me as a barber did. And it didn't work out though. That shit. Getting the woman for which using your money and all that. That shit don't work. It's no loving. That shit is all bullshit.
Not at all.
It's all bullshit. That's why I'm single right now. Because you know what I mean. It's no love in it. If a woman don't say nothing about love, can you get my hair done? Can you get my nails done? I don't want to hear that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. What you talking about is crazy. What was you doing before I met you? That's what I was.
For real. For real.
Because goddamn, was you selling your cat before? Because that's what it sounds like. It's like it's for sale. You want me to do this and do that? Then we can go out on a date. Then we can go out and do lunch and all that. Nah, man, that shit, it's all bullshit.
I feel like it's the way they raised up, though.
Definitely. There's no question about it.
I was talking to my girl, and she was like, she most definitely, was told before you even do anything, like, this man got to prove his worth. And it's like, I just feel like the way it's come out nowadays is most definitely like transactional. Everything is transactional.
Definitely.
Like, before you can even go on a date. You either got to send her bread or she got to know that you got something going. Like it's like, damn, you don't even know who I am.
That's exactly what it's about. It's about what can you do for me or what have you done for me lately in order for us to get to the next level. And that's that's kind of where I'm at, man. I mean, I done heard it, man. Like, yo, cash at me. Can you send me something? You feel me? It's like, yo, you as a man, you're not allowed to ask for sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you allowed to ask me for money though. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You allowed to be more blunt because you a female, but I'm a clown. If I ask you, oh, just come over, come on. I'm not coming to your house.
Mm-hmm.
You already your mind got your mind that I'm looking to have sex, which it might not even always be that sometimes. Sometimes you just want to just come over, hang out, and watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind's already programmed to believe that I want sex. So you're going to try to get something out of me before you even make it that far, which it shouldn't even be that way. But that's just how it is, man. Definitely transaction.
Most stuff.
Yeah, and I'm tired of that, man. Good luck. Not yet, but by the time this come out, I might got some bread. But like, right, man, like, but right,
it's tough, man. It's tough.
I ain't never really understand it though. Like, girls be like, the way society is now, money and sex. It goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But for me, okay, so you talking about, well, I'm giving you this pussy. I'm giving you some bomb ass dick. That's a fair trade off right here. So now you talking about some money.
Right.
What else you got to trade? Because if you giving me good pussy, I'm giving you good dick. We both satisfied. What you talking about some money now?
And it's crazy because it should be a fair exchange, but they feel like, oh, they'll tell you, oh, I can get dick anywhere. You can. You feel me? But who is going to love you after all this?
Mm-hmm.
And your problem is you worrying about a dollar bill, man. Like, that's how you know, real talk, that's how you know it's no love in there. You need to move forward. You need to go ahead and move on. And I wish I had this talk with myself years ago, because you keep thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Once y'all had this interaction or whatever, y'all had this intercourse, that it's going to make everything all right. And really, she's looking at you like, okay, I done gave some pussy, boy. Listen, okay, what can I get out of them from here on out? Now you gonna keep trying to sell me the same pussy over and over. It's basically what it sounds like. Now you want this. Now you want that. You feel me? It just keep going on and on. It's never ending until she tired of you or she found another spender.
That's why I had to talk to this one John, man. She was like, yeah, man, my rent. I ain't gonna say what it was. She's like, my rent, this. I said, I already know what you want.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Every time I talk to a joke, like every time. It's been numerous times though. You get to talking to a chick, you feel me? You feel y'all vibing, and you like, man, she cool. And the first thing she holler, she might say you emoji, sad face. Oh, so I can ask what's wrong. What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong, shorty? Oh, this lecture bill. Oh God, lecture bill. Oh, my lecture bill is X amount of dollars. You like, damn. I'm supposed to come and bring up the rear because you short on a couple hundred. Like, nah, man, it don't work that way. Yo, them days over for me. You know what I mean? You try to show them how solid you are by always looking out, man. That should make you a simp. Mm-hmm. Quiet as kept. You don't see it, but just take a step back and look at the whole scenario. Y'all ain't even fucked yet. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't went to dinner, nothing. You feel me? She give you the run around to hang out, but she gonna ask you for some money.
Yeah,
she can implicate she's short on her electric bill or whatever the case, because she wants you to give her something. Mm-hmm. No, you a simp, you a sucker, and I done been a sucker. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, because like that, it's a fine line though. Because as a man, right, it ain't nothing to give her a little bread if she need a little extra money on her, whatever. But it's also like, okay, now you taking advantage of that. Now you trying to take this pussy and hold it above my head,
right?
Like, but at the end of the day, that's why I feel like a lot of women don't like cocky men, because it's like, women are cocky in a sense. They'll be like, I'm the prize, this, but when they find a nigga who's like, bitch, okay, you can get dick anytime you want. I can get pussy anytime I want.
Facts.
Now they like, oh, you such an asshole. Nah, bitch, we just on the same level.
Right.
You feel me? I can play game like you can play game, and now all of a sudden I'm crazy.
Right. I'm gonna tell you another thing women do. It's big. This is a big one. You gotta watch. A lot of women date below their means. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm gonna say bum women.
Okay.
So they need a bum beneath them, because when you date a man with his shit together, there's no bargaining chips. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what I'm saying is, okay, a woman, she running to me. I'm gonna use me for an example because I done been through this. You running to me, you understand who I am, what I got going on. I'm a successful barber. I'm a decent father. I'm a great father. I'll say I got my own everything. You understand what I'm saying? I come already ready to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So after we had sex and you try to use that little mechanism on me and it don't work, what else can you do to keep me in compliance?
That's what you're saying.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if I come to your house and you say, oh, nigga, you can leave. Guess what, bitch? Yes, I can. And matter of fact, bye.
No, for real.
Yeah.
So bargaining chip gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you got a man below your means who don't have a car, who don't have a house,
Yeah.
who don't have nothing going on, he don't have nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
You tell that nigga, you can get out my house. Man, where I gotta go? You know I ain't got nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mom done locked the door. It's 2 a.m. Where I'ma go?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, don't talk to me crazy. Nigga, go lay the fuck down. Women like that control. You can't control a nigga that got his shit together.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I'll go home and I'll block you. Because I'm gonna regain the power. I done blocked the numerous of females because I'm gonna regain you. I had one girl call me, she called me a lame because I blocked her. She found me on TikTok and inboxed me, you a fucking lame. I said, why am I lame? You gonna talk shit then block me? Yes, because I'm gonna get the last word and I'm gonna have the control of the situation, not you. You're not gonna talk shit to me then block me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always have control of the situation. That's why a lot of women date down. Why a lot of men date down.
Yeah.
They scared of a secure woman. They got her shit together because she gonna say, you know what she gonna say? She can have any nigga she want. Why she want me? She might actually love your dumb ass. She just might. But women always date down. Men date down. You gotta, I always thought dating people like, yo, you gotta date on your level, buff. You gotta date on your level. I'm like, man, that don't mean it's gonna work.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta date on your level because somebody that's like-minded, like you, thinking how you think, it's gonna be better. Rather than somebody who you date down, they don't think how you thinking, and they really insecure because they know they hold so many limps in their lifestyle. They don't have this, they have that. I had my baby mom told me before, I don't understand why I like you. I don't even know why. Yeah, you don't have this together. You don't have this together. You don't have this going for you. Right. You lack here, you lack there, but I actually like you and I accept you how you are, which is also another problem. You can't be accepting people for how they are and how they come because they come fucked up. And that's going to be a problem down the road, which a lot of time they do. Yeah. So you definitely got to date on your level. Which I'm learning, as I say, it's all trial and error. Yeah. But you definitely can't date down. And you got to be okay if you date up because that person might motivate you to come up.
That part. That part.
Don't be scared, man. You see a lot of single black women that got their shit together they're single. Because men can't take that. Men can't take somebody making more money than them. They got their shit together and they feel like, oh, she gonna cheat on me because, I'm lacking here. It's not always about cheating sometimes. Sometimes somebody see the good in you and want to help you get to where you need to be.
Right.
So yeah.
See, another thing is though, with that whole dating down, it's funny with women because a lot of women, now it's not all, but a lot of women actually don't want that control. Because if you notice, the woman who has that control in that relationship, they start to lose respect for that man.
Yes.
And just slowly and slowly they will.
Yes.
Like they want a man, like not all women, you know what I mean? But a lot of women want a man who is going to take control. But here's the thing. It's something in men's mind where they think money and masculine, like that masculine energy is the same, but it's not.
Because money is power. And it's two different powers though.
It is.
It's not the same.
Preach.
I'm gonna tell you that's one thing you just said which is a fact. You know what I'm saying? When a woman lose respect for her man or a man, it's gonna get bad for him.
Yeah.
When she lose respect for you, I'm trying to tell you, cause she know that you weak in the mind and she gonna run you in the ground. That's a fact. That is definitely a fact.
Yeah, no, I think that happened to me. A couple years ago, I wasn't confident in myself. I had this shorty. She knew I wasn't going nowhere. But then once she started to figure out, oh shoot, like, well, because I became confident. Appreciate you on that one too. Yeah, became confident in myself, and it's like, well, not you can't just say whatever you're gonna say no more because I'm not taking that.
Right, you got to. Sometimes it hurts your feelings to have to stand up for yourself, man, but it's necessary.
Yeah,
and once they lose respect for you, cause it's out the window, and it's crazy because you'll see a girl. Just for example, I've had it happen to me because I've been on social media forever and a day. Numerous females that I might have shot my shot at. We've been talking maybe 2 or 3 weeks, whatever, rapping.
Yeah.
And we stopped talking or she didn't feel me or whatever, cool. And then you'll see her a month later with a nigga that you might even know.
Yeah.
certified lame. That you consider lame. Like, and not on no hating lame. You like, wow, you gave me the runaround, and you end up with this dude. I had it happen numerous of times.
Yeah.
But that goes to show you where her mind is really at.
Right.
Because she's dating down. Because she needs to have something to hold over this nigga head while they're dating.
Yeah.
Because once you lose your bargaining chip, you know what I mean? You likely either to break up or split. I'm hard to deal with because you're not gonna talk to me crazy. You're not gonna do what you want to do to me. Like I've already been there. So now that I'm in this form, I'm dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm dangerous. I'm gonna say what's on my mind because at the end of the day, you didn't get me here, and I don't need you for nothing, not your pussy or nothing. So it's really gonna get nasty for you.
See,
and I really mean that.
Like you saying that though, like that whole dating down. Another thing, it's not just women; it's also with men.
That's what I said, men too. Men too.
They do that because that fear of, oh, I'm easy to replace.
Yeah.
But if you have that confidence, I know you can't replace me. I know what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table. But if you not, oh yeah, you could replace me. I'm not even gonna deal with that. He probably just gonna, or she probably just gonna. But it's the mindset for
Facts. That's a fact. I will say it's definitely a mind thing, and I'm so in tune with who I am now as like the last probably. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the last 4 or 5 years, it's not. Just don't go back. I'm just now getting to believe who I am.
Yeah.
Like I said, Buff was an entity. He was a form of the guy I thought that everybody wanted. You know what I mean? But now I really know. Like,
nah, for real.
I've been single the last 2 years, but I've been on my own since I was 19, 20. I've been paying my bills. You know what I'm saying? I've been like holding myself down for the last 20 some years.
Yeah.
By myself.
Right.
The things I've done, it'll take a 2-parent household to do the things I've done and I'm doing. It's no way I'm gonna let somebody come talk to me crazy.
Absolutely, though.
Because I know niggas can't do this, man. It's hard. And I wear it as a badge of honor because I know how hard it is to do that. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, man. I don't even go to church, dog. I pray more than the average person. Yeah. So I know what it takes to get here and what it takes to maintain it. Not only get it and be here, but to stay here, man. It's hard, yo. In the recession, man, boy, I'm telling you, it's tough.
Yeah, and it's tough to keep that mindset. Like you said, like, you know, like I about to say, I've been called too fast since I was like 7th grade. This past year or two is I really like understand who Too Fast really is and what that really means and what I bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to hit you up to actually come on the podcast.
No,
yeah,
why?
You buff, man. You like,
see, well, I know. I heard it all the time, but I don't even know what that means.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I know, like, you know that you, in your head, like, you're you.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. I mean, he probably looks at me more as Too Fast than I do myself.
Right.
So really, like, you know, and a lot of, you know, so people really don't get, like, you know what I mean? Like, and so now I understand, like we sitting here, like, I feel like you a friend for real. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm so down to earth, yo. Like, I know sometimes they say the persona, man, because I designed it that way. I wanted to be somebody, man. But now that I know I am, cuz it's just, you can call me Corey and I wouldn't even think twice. But, you know, like Buff is that's the guy that Buff the Barber Buff. I go anywhere I go, little white kids. What up, Buff? I'm like, man, what in the hell? Like little white kids. I mean, I got white clients, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you go in the mall, man. I'm at barber show, barber competition. Buff, man, boy, hey, you my favorite. One of my teammates on Formash, you know, he came. I was this is 2022.
Yeah.
I was nominated for Entrepreneur of the Year in where we at? It's Connecticut.
Good.
Out of the whole barber industry now.
Yeah.
The whole barber industry, I was top 5. I was nominated for Entrepreneur of the Year, man. I don't even know how the hell I got nominated. And my barber, shout out to Coop. He on Formash. He wanted to represent on Formash. He came out there, flew out there to see me, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't win, but I was nominated. I'm like, yo, like, you don't know the impact you have on people, man, through social media, man. I'm about to say, man, I always try to keep it clean. You know what I mean? Definitely for IG, because IG is worldwide. Facebook is more for local people. Yeah. But definitely on IG, I try to keep it clean and I try to have a good image, man. People buy into you, man. They rock with you. Strangers are going to support you way more than people that you don't know. Yeah. I don't cut nobody from Feldsburg. I'm from Feldsburg. My best friend T.Y. is the only one I cut, Ty Stanley. And yeah. Ty and from Feldsburg.
That's crazy.
I don't cut nobody from Feldsburg. Nobody my age, all the guys I so called with all my friends, man, we grew up together, yo. resentment and jealousy to the fullest.
It'd be the closest ones though. It'd be the ones that, and it's crazy. It'd be the ones that was right there that seen the hard work you put in, and be the ones that hate you though, because a lot of people, especially the people that's close around, they be like, "Oh, I know that guy."
That's the problem. I mean? That's the problem, man. They see me cutting on my mom's porch at 15, 16.
That's what it is, though.
It's like we all from the same mud, and I stepped out that motherfucker, like, and y'all still there. So you hate me because I decided to move forward. They always said that elevation requires separation.
God damn.
Just imagine if every nigga that you grew up with could go with you. If y'all two are headed for success. If you keep going, you headed.
Yeah.
So if every nigga you grew up with could come with you, how lovely would that be?
It'd be great.
But the reality is, everybody can't go with you.
Yeah.
So those that left behind gonna resent you for moving forward. And I'm cool with that, man. Because that means you never loved me in the beginning. You never loved me. We was only cool because we were all on the same playing field. We always bummed. We always broke. We always finding our way.
Yeah.
But I moved forward, and that's the resentment. So all these guys back there from Felixburg, cuz I don't know what it is. I got nothing but love for them dudes because we all grew up from the same place.
Not for real.
And y'all know me more than anybody in the world know me because we all was doing this shit together.
Yeah.
It's just the way I think, I don't think how y'all think, and it should be fine.
Yeah. That's exactly what
it should be fine. But it's just the reality is everybody can't go with you, man, and you're gonna have to bite the bullet and be like, you know what, it's cool.
Yeah, and I think that's why we here now, because we understand that, like you said, you from Berg, we from Berg too. Like we all graduate from.
You from Berg too?
Yeah.
Damn, man, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, like we all graduate from Colonel, but I hit people up that I graduated with, like, hey, come on, I want come on the show. Oh man, like first of all, most people just like me on red. And I'm just like, and you would think that because like you said, the people that it's complete strange. I've had people hit me up. Don't know me, and they come on, they support. Oh man, like I think this all cool and stuff. And like you said, you want the people that's local businesses in Berg and all that. Hey, come on the show, let's help each other. Nope, they leave me on red.
All this is promotion. All this is promotion for you, for me, my brand, and people can. So now, once y'all drop this, it gives people an insight of who I am, aside of you feel me. I get to tell my story. You know what I mean? I get to motivate. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully somebody can listen and be like, you know what? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna try this instead of doing that because it worked for Buff.
Right.
It worked for them.
Yeah.
They learning. We all learning together, man. I mean, it's. I take any opportunity to push. This is brand building for me as well. Still, I don't never miss an opportunity to build a brand.
Yeah. Because
that's why I'm able to do what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you go ahead that though, man, in business.
Yeah.
See, me and Robby was talking about that actually, like. Most of the people who has supported us though has their own thing going on. They understand what it is and they understand. A lot of people who go against the grain, it's because they don't understand. You know what I mean? It's like you came on here like this is to help me, this is to help y'all. Like, but like people, it's hard for them to see that if they're not in that mindset. You got to have like that entrepreneur mindset to be able to get along with the other entrepreneurs going around. If not, like. You playing a game that you don't know the rules to. Right. So how you gonna survive?
And on top of that, they are looking for opportunity. A quick opportunity. If you said, yo, we gonna pay y'all $100 to do an interview, they all for it.
They would have been on it.
They would have jumped on it. But see, that's not how it works. How it is one hand washes the other, baby. You know what I'm saying? You do for me, I do for you. We gonna do it together. We both can come out clean.
Exactly.
But they don't see it like that. And that's why, it's just like I say, you're better off not even having people that think that way on your podcast. You understand? You need people that understand. So you know what I'm saying? The messages is sent properly instead of somebody coming here talking all crazy with no understanding. It's not even gonna be meaningful for you or nobody else. Yeah. So might be better that way.
Yeah, or even working with people with business, like like. We've had people on here that aren't necessarily business minded, but they were like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. But it's like, you communicate, hey, look, this was what works best for me. This, that, like I sent you a pre-interview question. You sent them back quick. Yeah, that's the quickest I've ever got them Jones back.
Listen, I'm different. I'm a different kind of animal when it comes to anything. Yeah. Business. You know what I mean? If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, I can't, and that's the bottom line. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm that's how I am, yo. I stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man of my word, man, and I'm always be that way. Yeah. And that's why I deal with people the same exact way. That's why the clientele I deal with, even on the haircutting tip, they're top tier people for the most part. Even if they're average people, they give me total respect. Right. And I love that.
is love enough if the sex isn't?
Yeah. Yeah. You listen, I done had women that sex with and all that, but the love they had for me was enough. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of times, let's be real. If you in love with somebody, sex is always good. Cause you love them. Like, y'all intertwined, y'all emotions are connected.
Yeah.
More. I done had women that's beautiful. And I like, you know what? The sex was trash. Don't matter. And it was no connection, no chemistry, no bond. Yeah. It's just what it is. You a pretty face. It was nothing there. So I think love overpowers every emotion, even hate, dog.
Yeah.
I think love is probably the most, genuine love is probably the most strong emotion you can have once you're in that far in love. Hate is a strong emotion too. It's just the same.
Yeah.
But I think love overpowers hate any day.
I'm about to say, I'm thinking about it.
It depends. I ain't gonna lie. It depends. Like, it depends on the person. Cause like, I agree with you. Personally, I feel like love is stronger than hate. But that's also the type of person I am. I also feel like if you're that type of person where like you're more on the negative side, that hate could be stronger than the love you have.
Definitely. That's what I said. It depends on how your life is going for you and the things you've been through. I'm the same as that way. I say from my perspective, I think love is stronger than hate because I didn't dislike and almost hated people, but I can forgive them because I know I'm forgiving them for me.
Yeah.
So maybe from my perspective, love is stronger than hate. But a motherfucker is hateful because it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Because that's who they are and how they feel about whatever.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing you can do to make them, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do to make them whole again. Like they need a whole reset.
Yeah.
Like somebody can wrong me and I'll forgive them.
Yeah.
Like, I'll forgive them because I know at the end of the day, cuz I can't give you that kind of power. The more you hate a nigga, boy, that nigga got you forever.
Yeah.
Because he's on your mind. But once you forgive him and tell you know what, dog, yeah, you did that, but you know what? You got it.
Yeah.
You release that power. I had niggas like that where I could not stand, man. Like, you niggas did some cruddy shit to me. And you know what I mean? Every time I see him, I had fire in my eyes. But once I forgave him, he said, you know what, yo?
Yeah.
Now when I see him, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel like, me personally, I do agree with what you said because I was ready to disagree with you. But I agree with you though. Like, it is on the type of person I am. Cause like me, like, I'm more chill, I'm more mellow, you know what I mean? I'm all that type of stuff. But then I do feel like love is more powerful than hate because a dude that hates you come at you, it's very easy to fall into that, oh man, F you too. But it's like, you know what? I hope you have a blessed day. It throws them off. They so confused, like, have a blessed day.
Yeah. So
now you confused and like, but that power, cause like even in that moment, they don't even hate you no more. Now they're confused. And now they trying to figure out what the F, and they come at you again. It's like, nah, you know what? It's good. And it's like, you know, but it also, it takes a lot to get there though.
Yeah. It's the person itself gotta be that kind of person. Cause I done ran guys, it's nothing you can do for them. They just negative. They always disruptive, man. Their temperament is you can trigger them with anything. So yeah, it's definitely depending on the person. Definitely.
All right. So this is the last question. Finish this sentence. Love is probably one of the most beautiful things in the world. I mean, that's why I say, man, the women I fell in love with, man, I tell you, I would bend over backwards. That's how powerful love is, man. Like love is blind, is what it is, man. I'm telling you, man, listen. I had cheated on me, and every time she would cheat on me, I would find, or whenever I found out, I would make it like I did something wrong. That's how fucked up love can be for you.
Bro. I'm scared of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should be scared. I mean, I was crazy in love with her, and I mean, listen, she would cheat on me. I found out, oh, maybe I didn't do something right. I wasn't solid enough, or I didn't, whatever she did wrong, it was my fault. That's how fucked up love can be. Yeah. Love can be dangerous, man. Love is blind. Love is a lot of things, man. But I think it's one of the most beautiful things in the world once it's done right. And once you find it and it loves you back, man, it's priceless. You can't put a price on it. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. I definitely agree with you on that because it's just like, I think I was on the phone with a girl yesterday. We were laughing about something dumb, something on Instagram or something. But it's just like, I just be looking at her like, dang, like, it's such a beautiful moment. Like, or sometimes I just look back, like I remember that first day I met her, and just to go from there to here, it's just like, wow, like that's crazy. I remember the moment that really brought us together. Like we got in a car crash. I crashed my car. She was in the passenger seat, and that's still hurt me to this day. Golly, but it's just like, she was just there for me in that moment. She's like, dang, like, you okay? Like, she didn't even care about the fact that, like, keep it a buck. I put her in danger in that moment. She wasn't worried about none of that. She's like, yo, like, are you good? Like, you know, and then like from that moment, like, that's what really, because that's a core memory for us. Like, we remember like being in that moment together, and it's just so how in that chaotic moment, something of beauty came out of it, you know? Because like, yo, like, dang, like, in that moment, it really showed me that she really cared about me.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, she really cared about my well-being, and like, especially because like I was so chill in that moment. I was just like, no, it is what it is. Just call. She's like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you not mad right now? I'm like, first of all, I just want to make sure you were straight, but then also it's just a car. Like, you good, I'm good. All right. Like, you know, like I'm right. Everything gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Shit. I don't know, crashing the car is crazy. Crashing the car is crazy. I ain't never crashed my car, man.
Yeah, I ain't never been no crazy accident either. God forbid. I hit by a dump truck last year.
Damn.
Yeah, on the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
On the Bay Bridge?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have rumbled them.
Man, listen, we got to go to court next year, man. I mean, next year to April. So we gonna come with a number. Yes, sir.
Good God.
I'm glad you straight though. Yeah, that's crazy right there.
Listen, I was slowing down, and he was going 55 miles. It's right on my Instagram, going 55 miles an hour and pushed me up against the rail.
Oh no!
My back of my truck went up a little bit. You feel me? I thought I was there. I thought I was dead, man. I thought I was going over, and I hit a van. The van like actually brought me back down. Yeah. They offered me $25,000. I turned it down. So we going to court.
Oh yeah, go get your money on.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's a blessing in disguise. What it was.
What?
I'm trying to tell you.
I would have been scared as shit. I always think about that going across. I'll be looking over like, damn, what's someone hit me on?
Man, I'm telling you. You don't pay attention.
Nah, they don't. I let it be known I can't swim. They look, if I go over, that's it.
Nah, I'm swimming, bro. You ain't gonna take me out like that.
Nah, I
gotta put up a fight, boy. I tell you, gotta put up a fight, boy. You can't swim.
Nah. I'm gonna learn how to swim when the mother of my children get pregnant, so that I can save them. But till then, I'm cool. That's one of my fears. Water snakes.
I ain't worried about no snakes, boy. Chop them heads. Chop them heads off.
Nah, that's it. But shoot, appreciate you coming, man. Real
honor, man. It's an honor. It really is, man.
It's a full circle moment for me. Like I remember when you was cutting hair at that shop by Dollar General.
Yeah,
and then even seeing like the like how you were standing. Like I didn't even know how big you was. I looked at your social media. It's like 70,000. Good God! And then even just seeing you cut at the Stellar Award. You cut at the Grammys, did you not?
The Grammys. Oh yeah, I put it on the minute. Grammys, the Stellar Awards, man. I was trying to get on BET Awards, man. I didn't get an invite, but I was trying to get on BET, where it's more, more rappers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stellar Awards is like gospel, gospel and stuff like that. So I had a gospel artist, Jonathan McReynolds.
No, for real?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. I cut Jonathan McReynolds with this hotel, cut him up.
Who that is? No, he like,
I didn't know who he was either.
Yeah.
I got a call. I got a call on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. They say Stellar Awards. It was on a Saturday or Sunday. They're like, yo, I got you cutting Jonathan McReynolds, man, on Saturday. You got to come to California. I said, yo. I said, who's Jonathan McReynolds? First of all, I said, who the hell is that? Because I don't know. I Googled him.
Yeah.
So I asked my boy Fletch. Fletch tell you, Joseph Fletcher. I said, Fletch, who is Jonathan? He said, yo, Jonathan McReynolds. You don't know who that is? Man, that nigga is he big in gospel. Yeah. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I Googled it. I said, okay. I said, they're going to be going to Cali, cut him. He said, yo, work for real? I said, shit, I got to buy my own flight, though, in my own room. Like, it was like, man, I paid like almost $800-900 to get there.
Jeez.
Was it worth it, though?
To charge him $150.
I don't know.
But see, like I said, it's part of the brand.
Yeah.
I was ready to say, though, like,
it's brand building. See, when you hear Stella, yo, Buff cut, so right after that, I cut him again at the Grammys. That's how I got him again at the Grammys.
Okay.
So when you say, oh, Buff at the Grammys, of course I didn't make no money. They don't know that. I could lie to the world.
Right.
He gave me $2,000 to fly out there. He paid for my flight. Who gonna know the difference? Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all because I'm being honest. But I tell you, he bought my flight, bought my ticket. He paid me $2,000. I can say whatever I want to say. Nobody gonna know the difference. But what I did was I built. That's part of the brand.
Yeah.
Now when I come home, listen, man. They got me flying out. Excellent. I'm ready to do some stuff, man. Like, what we gonna do? Y'all paying me extra? What we gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, it's all part of your brand. All that is just helping you.
That makes sense.
Adding on the ticket. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. But it helped. Like when I came, that was 2022. That's how I was able to get the $100 walk-ins. Start monopolizing the money, man. Because Other people of value see value in me. Don't play me. Mm-hmm. Don't play me. Let's talk some money.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. I definitely told him, I was like, yeah, Buff cut at the Grammys. He said, for real, that's crazy.
Just hearing that shit like that.
It sounds so prestigious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what happened? I cut his whole crew, but they ended up giving me $150 a piece.
Okay.
The first time I cut, no, I'm lying. The first time I cut 3 people. Mm-hmm. I did he gave me 100. Yeah. His homeboy, he was nominated for an award too. He gave me 150, and John Romero gave me 150. So I didn't come up too bad. You figure I made like 400 out of 9. You know what I mean? It got a couple dollars back. Yeah. But the next time I cut like 7, 8 niggas. Yeah. I went to the Grammys. I cut one of the security guards, 2 or 3 of his homeboys, and other random people like, yo, I can get next. Yeah. Yeah, I was charging that about 150. Everybody paid me.
For real. You got my favorite rapper too, Montana 300.
Listen, I drove to Virginia. I drove to Virginia and cut the whole crew. FG.
Yeah, FG. Yeah.
With the Virginia, ain't make a dime. No, ain't make a dime, man. Yeah. This is all part of you. This is like 2018, 19 when he was hot. He was hot then.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I took all work, drove all the way to Virginia, cut the whole FG crew. All I did was I got on stage that night with him at the concert. Yeah. I mean, brand. So I said, listen, take a picture with him, post it, give him the backstory. For everybody watching, it gives me more value. It's a little more value.
Nah, definitely, man. See, you cut Montana 300, man. That's crazy.
Exactly. And that's all I heard when I got back. Yo, you cut Montana? Like, yeah, man, what? It's just what? I'm tickled because I didn't even know how big he really was. Trey told me how high he was. Yeah, see. So I, you know what I mean? It's all brand building, man.
I remember seeing that. I was in high school because I think that's when he was first become my favorite rapper. Like that's how I emulate my music after him. Like all his
music too.
Yeah.
Oh, you all we well run it. Yeah, you won't miss a beat.
Yeah. But don't leave no money on the table.
Definitely.
You feel me?
I got you. I definitely.
But like all his bars and stuff, I try to do the same type thing. And I said, yo, Trey and Buff, they with Montana 300. That's crazy. I think he came to Salisbury the one time. What the
yeah. I booked it for my birthday party.
Yeah, that crazy.
Yeah, I booked it for my birthday party at 2019. 2019, no, I'm lying. 2016. Yeah, he came. I had him at Fountains.
That's tough.
Yeah, bro. So we know what we gotta do.
Nah, for
real. Yeah. But thank you for tuning into the Two Sides of the Heart podcast. You want to shout out your social media, your brand, and everything?
Yes. Yeah, man. You catch me on TikTok, Buff the Barber. I'm on Instagram, Buff_the Barber, DA Barber. I'm on Facebook too, Buff the Barber. On Barber Buff, one of them. But Formash the brand, Step Your Barber Up Barbershop, Salisbury, Easton, Seaford. And the more things to come. I got my own trimmer out, the Bullseye trimmer and the Bipper trimmer. Actually, we'll have more in stock coming. Well, we got them in stock. I'll have more hand soon. Yeah, man. Anybody just keep grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Put your best foot forward and don't stop. You know what I mean? Don't believe what the haters say. Move forward, you know what I mean? Learn what you can learn and believe in yourself. Believe anything you want to do, you can definitely do it. That's cliche. Yeah. But I promise you, that go a long way.
It do.
Believing in yourself, man. Because if you don't believe it, man, it's like I shoot pool a lot. I'm on a pool league. Last night I lost. I told myself before I shot the shot, I was going to miss it. And I missed it. Because I told myself, I knew I was going to miss it. It was an easy shot. But I told myself I was going to miss it, and I missed the shot. That's a perfect example of not believing. Right. Sometimes you got to speak it into existence in order for things to go right.
Yeah. Got to manifest.
All the time. Definitely. You got to believe it. You know, so that's just something to live by. And I try to tell myself, listen, you put it in the atmosphere, dog, it's going to rain true eventually in some form. No. Maybe on a small scale, but it's going to rain true. You got to believe in yourself.
No, bro. I keep last thing, and I keep telling him like, yo, we're not gonna be working our 9 to 5s long. Like I give it till April, May. We like it's too like yeah. But I keep telling you, like, I don't know, like, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, and I'm just speaking that out. Like, come April,
y'all dropping a lot of content, man.
Trying to, man,
and that's key. Like, so when you don't record, you got content you're working on to drop. Yeah. Because when Beck said he was here, I said, damn. And then you said you had an interview before mine.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all working.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're working with. That's what it takes, man. People don't understand the amount of time and energy that go into your craft and what you try to do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just start cutting hair yesterday. I try to explain to people because I started when I was 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
So look at all the time it took me to gain the basic skills of cutting hair. I was working when y'all didn't even know I was working. I was just doing it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I'm actually learning something without even literally unconsciously learning something.
Yeah.
Of substance and didn't even know.
Yeah.
So it takes time to build anything. It takes time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of people want instant gratification. That's why it's hard for me to keep and retain employees because they come in with their mindset, oh, I'm working with Buff. I'm ready to blow up. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
These clients are for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to create your own legacy and dynasty.
Exactly.
However you're going to do it, you got to do it. Now I can assist you.
Yeah.
But if you don't put the work in, that's why nobody can work. That's why nobody can do. I cannot put nobody in my place to do what I do because I can do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta figure out what you do good and what you can do. I'll tell most barbers what you lack in skill, you can make up in service.
Yeah.
Add more services to your what you do.
Yeah.
If you can't cut as good as the next man,
mm-hmm.
so maybe you giving out facials, maybe you giving out whatever, you giving out extra services for the same price. Where you lack in skill, you can make up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or even talking about that, like that working part. Like, okay, so now we got Buff on the podcast. It don't stop here though.
No,
we still got to keep, it's still got to keep going.
Definitely.
We still got to keep going and going and going. Like it don't just stop here.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be a greatest hit, but it don't stop here. Like it's a whole, but like even I'll tell you off camera, like me and Joe Rock was talking about doing some stuff outside of this, like even more to continue.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it don't just stop. Like just because now we starting to get, like you might be the 5th short legend we had this week, but that don't mean it stop here. Like we gotta keep on going.
And what you do is you are not only you looking for people that's up, you gotta change the demographic and find somebody that's down. You find somebody who's on this come up because when you do this 4 or 5 years from now, you gotta bring them back.
Yeah.
And see how he evolve.
Yeah.
And see like, yo, you was here 5 years ago. What are you doing now? Oh man, I'm doing stocks, man. I'm up 250,000. You got to find people on the come up. Find people that's not in such good situations, and maybe y'all can inspire him to give him his best, put his best foot forward. Just find everybody. Don't not even people that's doing good. People just all walks of life, all nationalities, because you want to be well rounded. You want to reach everybody. This is gonna be big, man. Y'all keep going. It's gonna be big, man.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
For real. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, as I always say, fuck that bitch.